Good evening, warm welcome to the program. Today we are going to see an important job posting from one of the leading multinational organization. Possibly this could be your dream job for the people who are in supply chain profession. So the idea of doing this program is to understand what employers are looking for and if there is a gap, how you can bridge the gap and also understand the JD terms. Sometimes it may not be clear because they may be using something internal. So we have been seeing this for last several weeks. Some of the multinational organizations, they are very clear in their job description. It is to the point, whereas say a few others were having a wish list dumped into the job posting. And we have also seen some organization were posting job posting which has no much relevance to the description what is there. So we will try to understand if you are looking for a job in multinational company, you have to come above this and see how you can still get the interview and then participate in the interview. Let us see the job description for the day. Allow me to attach the job description. Just a few minutes. So welcome again. Today we are going to see one job posting from a well-known multinational organization in both software and hardware. It is not exactly for consulting role, but let us examine the job posting. Before I dive into the job posting, let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Pattabhiraman. This is my Udemy profile. I have nearly 2,500 candidates enrolled for my various program. I am available in LinkedIn with the keyword supply chain master. You are always welcome to connect or follow with me. As far as my background is concerned, I am an engineer with a PG degree in MBA and data science. I have nearly 2.5 decades working in these large global organizations, predominantly in supply chain domain. So I have been handling various subdomain at various level during my career, and in the last 8 to 10 years in this organization, I was heading the supply chain, managing end-to-end supply chain management. Currently, I am heading an organization known as Thoughtware Training Private Limited. This is a 5-year-old organization. Coming to my certification, if you are in supply chain domain and also in the job market, you should be knowing about ASEM or APIX, especially for the job market. These certifications are used as a filtration so that you will be able to get at least the interview call. Apix provides these three important certifications. If you are still not aware after being in the supply chain, please Google up and find out this certification. The other way is to put in any of the job portal this kind of certification and look for kind of the job or the organization which is looking for this certification. I also have a certification from a similar organization based in US. For example, DDPP means Demand Driven Planner Professional. I am also a certified purchasing manager and project management professional, apart from qualified in analytics. As far as our organization is concerned, we are a 5 years old organization based in Bangalore. We provide both consulting and training in the field of supply chain, logistics, and procurement or sourcing. And one of our popular program is supply chain analytics, where we have candidates across the world participating in this program. We are operating under a brand name Expert SEM. Coming to the job profile, this particular job posting I have picked it from the job portal Indeed. Picked it today. It is live. You can also access this job. Date posted is 3 days ago, so it's fresh and live. If anyone of you interested, you can just Google up or directly go to the Indeed. Now, more than Naukri platform, you can see that Indeed platform is growing very fast because millions of resumes are there in Naukri, and your profile may not come on the top very easily. And this is the company theme. I think by now you might have understood what is this kind of job. Sorry, the company. Anyone is aware for which company this profile comes? There are many live participants. If you are welcome to comment. Of course, if you have imagined correct, it is from HP in this Hewlett Packard Enterprises, and the position is for supply chain planning analyst. So, as I told you, I am going to review only from supply chain domain and from the multinational organization, not only in the manufacturing domain but also in the consulting sector or hardware sector, because in the software domain you may also see the requirement as a functional consultant. Even if you are not in software developer, you may have a kind of the job where you can become a functional consultant in consulting organization. But as far as HP is concerned, they also have a manufacturing plant. They have their own products being manufactured by them. So it is possible that they may require these kind of people to manage their manufacturing plant, because the title is very clear. On the other hand, if anyone of you have any doubts or comment, you are welcome to type in the comments either in LinkedIn or Facebook Live. So let us dig into the details. The location for this posting is Bangalore. Education, graduates or master, we are looking either in computer science or industrial engineering background. As usual, most of the company does not specify the salary. They simply specify as per market standard. But in this, most of this company, they don't even specify as per company standard. On the other hand, by knowing the company brand, you should expect a better salary. Of course, this position is for the entry level. They are looking for the people with a 1 year experience. This is a relatively junior position. Supply chain planning analyst. So general expectation for this job, whether it is a hardware, software, consulting, or manufacturing company, these people are expected to have some knowledge on planning essentials. Okay, possibly knowing concepts on SNOP, MPS, or MRP, especially even in the hardware manufacturing environment. This knowledge becomes essential. The second one is you are expected to handle ERP related with the supply chain domain. It could be or PP module. Then it becomes easier to get shortlisted for these companies. As the name is analyst, supply planning analyst, so you are expected to have analytical skill. Apart from basic Excel, you are supposed to have knowledge on advanced Excel, including VBA and macros. Apart from that, possibly SQL and Python will help for this kind of position. You should have a good knowledge on inventory management. which is required for providing higher customer service level to the clients. At the same time, you should optimize the inventory. Also, sometimes these kind of organization, they may not do all the production inside their premises, so they may also look for the people who have specialization in contract manufacturing. So if you have procurement or vendor development, can also may be useful for this kind of title. Of course, let us see what is required out of this position. This, as per my understanding, by seeing the title, what are the expectation, because I have been in the recruitment market, recruiting my level 1 and level 2 executive in my previous organization. Though HR does some basic work, but finally it comes to the domain experts to check and analyze the candidate's profile. So what I was doing, I have given some of the clues here. Coordination with other function. Of course, this is planning is a central function. You need to check with either procurement or sometime vendors, the production team, and then demand planning team, and even logistic related functions. Coming to the actual job description, this I have not modified anything. I have just copied from their job description. Okay, let me read it. Analyzes, designs, programs, debugs, modifies software, enhancement, and or new product used in local networked or internet related computer program, primarily end users. I think something is wrong. The title and what description seems to be not matching. Okay, using current programming language and techniques, write code, complete programming, and perform testing and debugging of application. Oh God, seems to be totally different from the title. How a company like HP can do such low quality work when it is running for 3 days? I am not sure anybody has applied. Completes documentation and procedure for installation and maintenance, may interact with users to define system requirement and or necessary modification. Of course, as I see, this has nothing to do with the title supply chain planning analyst. Let me go to the net and check once again whether did I do some mistake in getting the. I have opened the Indeed profile from where I have copied this job description. You can see on the screen, it is live from Indeed. The position talks about supply chain planning analyst. And if you go to the job description, if anyone is live, maybe you can also look up in any of the job portal. Even you can Google up the same job description. What I have read is there in the first paragraph. So as you see, there is no link between the title and the job description. I am not sure why companies like HP can do such a poor job. It's a waste of time, not only for them, even for the candidates. Okay, or candidate will see and he will not apply. Then what is the fun in giving advertising with such a title? Okay, it looks purely nonsense as far as job description is concerned. Let us go ahead and see other details given in the job as a responsibility. Once again, they are talking about codes and program enhancement, update, change for portion and subsystem of end user application software running on local network and internet based platform based on specific requirement and instruction. This is the responsibility for a supply chain planning analyst from globally recognized organization. HP, shame on them. It's purely a nonsense. No link with the job title and the job description responsibility. Let me go ahead and see further things. Executes established test plan and protocols for assigned portions of code, identifies log and debugs assigned issues. Of course, Saurabh is mentioning this is a common thing observed in many jobs related to supply chain, where technical skill or more priority than domain supply chain knowledge. No, Saurabh, I don't agree with you. This job has nothing to do with the supply chain role. Hey, you're not going to become a developer or a programmer. You have been not trained for that. Okay, if you see the title, it is totally different. Why a supply chain planning analyst should write something like this: identify logs, debugs, and assigned issue, develops understanding of and relationship with the internal and outsourced development partner on software application design on development. I think possibly they might have copied and pasted some other software developer profile for this profile. Such a waste of time for both the applicants and for those organizations. I hope someone from these organization or even HR from similar organization, when you are putting on the portal, please be careful. You are wasting time of millions of people. They may go disappointed by seeing such type of a description. As an authority in supply chain management, as a fixed certified professional, I can vouch that these are nothing related to supply chain management. Okay. Once again, it's all nonsense comment. Education and experience is required. These are all possibly a soft skill. Education, I have told you earlier, and experience also I have told earlier. Though it's a junior level, entry level job, there will be a lot of people applying for this job, and they will be surprised to see this description not matching with their expectation. Of course, this can be the soft skills like ability to effectively articulate technical challenges and solutions. Of course, those who are watching live, you are welcome to comment. Are you also experiencing this kind of mismatches? I also came across recently last webinar. If you see, organization like Caterpillar was also doing similar mistake. It has no link with the title, with the job description, and of course, they cannot justify in our industry, software industry, or Caterpillar is a manufacturing. They cannot say that. Okay. HP also cannot say that. These are expected from a supply chain planning analyst. Patient for technology, everything is fine. Eager, quick learner, excellent oral. All this is fine. Whether you are in supply chain domain or any other domain, these are all soft skill required. As far as knowledge and skill, once again, here you can see the mismatch experience or understanding of software application, design tools, and languages. Of course, this is meant for a software developer. I think by mistake they might have copied and pasted here, and this advertisement is running for 3 days, and maybe I don't know how they receive the comment, or once it is running, is there a chance for any of the insider to see, check, and correct? If this is the quality of a multinational organization, that a well-known organization, doing such kind of a mix-up and playing with applicants, it's very pity. Okay. Good analytical and problem solving skill. Yes, fine. When you put the post title as analyst, yes, these are required. Fine. understanding of design for software application running on multiple platform types, not at all required for a supply chain executive. Even you're there in a pure software development with respect to ERP support or any specific software development for supply chain. Where is the knowledge for supply chain mentioned here? Nothing related with supply chain. Or are they looking for a pure? The title says MS in either computer science or industrial engineering. Why do you need the industrial engineering if you are looking for a pure software developer guy? Understanding of basic testing, coding, debugging procedure. Nowhere in the Apex Charter these are all specified as the duties of the supply chain executive, whether you work in a software company or hardware company or a manufacturing organization. Good written and verbal communication skill, yes, fine. These are all soft skill, generally applicable for all kind of a job. So I would like to receive your comments. Anyone watching? I have told my views. So, do you feel this is a correct relation with respect to job title? Let me correct if I am wrong, because I normally search for using the keyword supply chain. So this job posting has appeared, and you can also see the title is linked with supply chain. So Saurabh is asking, what would be your opinion on companies such as O9 Solution, Blue Yonder, which put more stress having technical skill compared to domain knowledge? It is a mix. I agree. If it is a software company, they are developing software for applying in supply chain domain. Okay, that's where a team one on the back end is required for developing software and the front end which has a domain knowledge. So these two are always parallel. Okay, you cannot expect a total software developer to have 100% knowledge on functional and functional to have knowledge on the development work. Okay, possibly with the experience, if you are talking about 10 years, 15 years experience, you can have this combined knowledge, but not at junior level. I'm not sure whether maybe many organizations may be misusing these kinds. I have to check. Maybe Saurabh, I will come back when I next time if I see any advertisement or job posting with respect to O9 or Blue on let me check and discuss. But for me, if they are also putting pressure inside the organization for a functional guys, then I have to pity for them. Uh, Possibly they are looking for a software development guy and not the domain knowledge guy, which is wrong. How you can expect the application developed by them to be world class? Okay, in fact, I am not seeing here for a small company. HP is a global organization. So, as a conclusion, I am very sad to say that these type of companies are in the top of global Fortune 500 company. There is no checklist. There is no second level audit, and simply some rubbish ad are coming. Only I wanted feedback from the other than Saurabh. Do you feel this is a correct adjustment for advertisement for the job title? I would like to know. Maybe any one of you watching offline, you are welcome to comment in any of the platform. This is being streamed in LinkedIn and YouTube. Of course, YouTube you can see this video and all my previous video if you have subscribed to my channel. So any questions, you are always welcome to watch. We have program on globally recognized program on supply chain analytics. I also provide training for any global certification with respect to supply chain along with the mock test. You can visit our sites to get more details. Also, you can reach to our executives if you need any assistance. So this is the job. You can go back to my YouTube channel. Similar posting has come even in a manufacturing company like Caterpillar, where there was no relation with the job title to the job description. Sometime it could be typographical error, but if it is intentional, then it is highly regrettable. Okay, if they are looking for some candidates with by using wrong titles, then it is highly regrettable. So, any comments, questions? If you have none, let me close this program. Thanks for watching. Have a nice evening. Bye.